Good morning, everyone. Happy Yule time, happy winter solstice, and the first day of winter, and all that stuff. And it's a nice morning this morning for me. It's comfortable, and been getting a lot of rain, and they're still saying we may get some more today. There's a little bit of blue around in spots, but to the west of me, and that's in that direction, they were still showing some pretty heavy cloud cover and some storms, and I think most of it acts like it's moving kind of to the northeast, and so oftentimes it does miss me here, and I'll take whatever I get. I can go in the house and sit by the heater and be plumb happy. This is my Christmas decorations, and Mother does this for me, and I don't have to do a thing. Try to keep all the dead limbs off of them, keep them from getting broke too bad. I love my camellias. I can easily get depressed in these overcast, dreary days, and to come out and be able to enjoy what Mother provides for me is a real blessing. And I don't know what happened to my white jelly thing here. Something broke part of it and it fell on the dirt, but it still seems to be growing. I had saved a whole lot of the Camellia Seeds, and just yesterday was telling a fellow that placed an order for some of my ornamental plants that I sell. I'd put him some of the Camellia Seeds. He's over in Texas, and I think they could do well in Texas. I think they still have enough warmth, and as far as I know, unless you're doing them in pots, pretty much camellias are pretty much a southern thing. Need to get the grapevine out of this one. And I think that's all of them that are blooming for me right now. This one they call a blue, and this one is a white. The buzzards enjoying the wind. This one is a small, compact little red, and then this is my peppermint. And the blue and the peppermint are where I got most of the seeds. I think it's where I got all the seeds that I have right now that I was going to try to share out. Then I have the tea hibiscus, or tea camellias over here, and there's still a few blooms on them, and they had set some seed, and a neighbor down the road during the summer, whenever I found the seeds, had talked about she had just ordered her some to plant in her yard, so I gave her the seed pods off of those. like this, I think I ought to have a windmill up there producing power, but usually our wind averages out below 5 miles an hour, and it just won't produce. Most of the wind generators, you need about 7 miles an hour for them to produce wind, and so I hadn't ever bothered with one. I came out yesterday and tried to get started, and the first thing I did was came back here to water the ones that I had found the other day that had been missing out on the water. And I got my toe of my shoe hung up here under the landscape fabric and fell and broke my friggin' hand. And so I didn't do much out here, and I don't know how bad I hurt my little plants down under here. But that was part of what I'm fixing to do, is go see about getting an old paint stirring stick and make me a splint for my fingers before I agitate them too much today. But looks like the plants that I was really trying to get the water on down in here did get watered. This one I fell against, and he's leaking sap some. That's my green Malaise, and I only have 2 of those. I've rooted a few others, but I shared them out. And so I'd hate to, where he really got skint is up in here. And so, anyway, shit happens. And at my age, I take it day by day. And most of the time, there ain't nothing so pressing that I got to do it today. And so that's, with my hand the way it is and all that, I'm probably about the most exertion I think I'm going to put after I get my hand braced up is popping the top on a few beers and watching the clouds blow by. A little later today, we're supposed to be in the 30s tonight, so I will light my heaters. But other than that, I think I'm just going to get high and say bye. Y'all have a blessed day and a happy new year again, or happy Yule time again.